Hi, this is Haven Ali again, and today we're going to show you the very first tutorial on how to use the Bé Lavi. So today I'm going to be working with some tangled hair. I've just put my hair up in a protective style. This is the style that I wear very frequently to work, and I use the stretchy bands to just pile my hair up on top of my head and secure it with the bands. I use very few hairpins. I don't use a lot of product on my hair. If I want to do my edges and make sure they're really straight, I might put just some conditioner on top of my Bé Lavi to just kind of smooth it down. Because again, keep in mind, the Bé Lavi is not a gel. It's not something that holds hair firmly and tightly in one position. The Bé Lavi, you need to think of it as a vitamin for your skin and a vitamin for your hair. It is not a slickum, and I'll say that over and over again. But yes, I'm going to take the band down. I'm going to unveil the mess that I'm going to be working with today. And I'll show you just how, I think this is a good exercise because it will show you just how effective the Bé Lavi is that are flat. I just try to make sure that I don't get a band with metal in it. Make sure that it's no metal in it. So I got a couple of pins, and I've got another band holding the ends together. Now this is what I'm working with. And this is, just my hair after being, you might remember it from the first video, just being free. And this is right after the shampoo. I haven't applied any product other than, like I said, a light coating of Bé Lavi. And this is what I'm working with today. Now, this is it. And again, because I did not detangle my hair after shampooing the last round, this is what I end up with 2 days later. It's a tangly, and it's okay because we will be able to work with this using Bé Lavi. Tooth rat tail comb. I've got a clip or two, and I've got this wide tooth comb for just parting. And again, you're going to see some roots. That's okay. It's going to be okay. We're going to part. Pin. And work with it. So what you're going to do to detangle, you're going to take just a touch of Bé Lavi. I do it like this. I rub it in my hand, and then I rub it through the section I'm working with. And I take my time with it. Take my time, rub it through. And then I take my pick, and I just make sure all the tangles are out. And then I twist. I twist, twist, twist. Now, if it's very, very, very coarse hair or dry hair, you might want to take a little more Bé Lavi as you're twisting and just work it into the section that feels very dry. You don't need a lot of this. You can see how that works. You twist and you let it go. And you move on to I decided to come back a little early because I want to do just one more for you, because when I started this one, I noticed how much trouble it was giving me. So here we go. Look at that. See how kinked up that is? That's from 2 days after shampoo. No twists, no detangling. Just shampoo and frizzed. So let's take this, take your Bé Lavi, and work it through. Work it through. Some days when I'm off work, I just, I wear my twists because I like the way my twists look. I really do. Take a little bit more because this feels dry. And that's because I didn't work with it. Now see the pick, I'm going to have to start at the bottom, and I'm going to have to work it out because that one, like I said, I wanted you to see one that was really dry. That's all the trouble it gave me. That's all the trouble she gave me. Got that? Now with that one, because it gave me a little more resistance, I'm going to put more Bé Lavi on it. Just a little touch. You see, I'm not clumping anything on there. I'm just working with very small amounts. Very small amounts. One of these cans lasts me 3 months or more, and it's very useful. I have a can I use for hair, and I have a can I use for my skin. But of course, you can use the same product on hair and skin. I just like to gauge how long I can utilize my hair supply. And it's been averaging 3 months. Look at that. Beautiful. And it feels wonderful. Okay, every time I say I'm going to come back with the finished result, I get to a part that I feel like you need to really see. And this part right here is actually the back. So this is the back. You can't really, let's see. Can you see that? So that's what I'm working with now. With the back, I kind of separate it into a higher part and a lower part. And I do them separately. So I work up. I wanted you to see this part. Because when you get to the back of your head, it's always like, oh, how do I take care of that? You work up. That's what you do. You work up. And we've had the twist in and the Bé Lavi in for the last couple of hours. Just the twist, just something real cash. I can feel the difference that the Bé Lavi is making in my hair. It feels softer. It feels like silk. This one little piece I didn't get in the twist. That's okay. We'll leave it out. You can twist it like that. But yeah, it's really good for your hair and your skin. And what I want to do is share with you the ingredients in the product. To do that, I'm going to have to put on my reading glasses because I'll be looking at my laptop. And I just want to go over the list of ingredients. We've got, of course, the 5 butters. We've got shea butter. We've got cocoa butter. We've got mango butter. We have avocado butter and aloe vera butter. Those are the big 5 butters. And I originally started the product with just cocoa and shea. And eventually I added the mango. And then eventually I added the aloe vera. And finally I added the avocado. Why? Because together, the synergy of those 5 butters combined makes a perfect base for the oils that I add, the 15 oils that I add to each container of Bé Lavi. The synergy, and synergy is defined as the sum total working better than the individual parts. So the sum total of these ingredients is dynamic, and it's not something that you're going to find in any other product. So we've got those 5 butters. Of course, those butters are imported from Africa, and it's the authentic butters. It's not processed butters. These are unrefined raw butters that I'm getting, and yes, they are the best quality that I could find on the market right now. Costs a little more, but it is well worth it. So we've got those butters. Now let me tell you, just run down the list of oils that I have in the product, and each one has an arsenal of benefits for both skin and hair. You can read more about that on my website under the tab called Synergy. But I'll just tell you very quickly that we've got argan oil, which is the hottest oil on the market right now, and not a little bit of argan oil. We have a generous portion of argan oil, equal portions of all oils, no more. We don't have the abundance of our oils being the cheap kind. We have equal portions of every oil, equal portions of every butter. We don't skimp on the expensive oils and butters. We give it equal proportions in our formula, and it's dynamite. Okay, we've got argan oil, we have avocado oil, we have coconut oil, we have flaxseed oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, olive oil, peach kernel oil, a little peppermint oil, and sweet almond oil. Again, go with your Bé Lavi. Try it out. Take advantage of the free shipping that we have right now and order yourself a can of Bé Lavi. See how well it works for you. Okay, we are back for the final step in this tutorial, and it's been quite a journey today. It's been now 10 hours since I put in the Bé Lavi Detangled Dry. Did not have any other product. Now what I'm going to do is take out the twists and see what we can do with some style. Before I do that, I would tell you, typically, if I were getting up to go to work in the morning, I would not take my twists out. I'll show you what I would do if I were going to work today. What I do is kind of pull it up, pull it back. Don't use rubber bands. You take the band, put it on your head, and kind of wrap it. And what I do is wrap it so that it pulls, and this is very rough. Seeing root and everything. Kind of pulls it up into an interesting little updo. And then I'll take maybe a hairpin, kind of conceal that red one in, and in the back. Hope that looks okay. Got your other twisty, and these don't pull out a whole lot of hair. That's what I like about them as opposed to rubber bands. They do not pull out a lot of hair. So here we are, back to our twists. It's a natural feel to it. It's just beautiful. Beautiful results with the Bé Lavi, and I love how this dry set came out ready to go. Share with you the colors and how I mix, because I do mix. And I'll come in so you can see. Don't want you to see too much, but you can see the colors. I have different colors in my hair. I have some golds and I have some reds, and I mix my own. I hope you've enjoyed this first tutorial. I know I have, and thank you so much. Have a good evening.